Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Brooke. So today I'm going to be finishing part 2 of Act 1. I'm writing my book in kind of an episodic way with 1, 2, 3 for Act 1, then I get to Act 2, 1, 2, 3, and so forth. So I already finished part 1 right before I started my channel, and then I decided to begin it. So now I am about to finish part 2, and I thought I would film it. Part 1 was following Lincoln. We introduced Lincoln, who is from a diesel punk country, introduce him and his dynamics. And part 2 is introducing the characters Naya, Ren, and Nell. And they're from the solarpunk country where the majority of this book, 99% of this book, is taking place. At the end of this part, I will be introducing Naya and Lincoln together, so I'm really excited for that. I don't know quite how I want to do it, but I want him to be moody and broody as he comes to Kime, because he's from diesel punk, so you know, it's moody and broody, and Kime is solar punk, so it's happy and beautiful, and he's just like, ew. So him to be introduced to Naya, who is a 13-year-old girl. She is the princess of Kime, and we'll see how I introduce them. Not quite sure, I just know I want him to find her in a unhappy predicament. And that's when he will save her from that, and we'll continue their story into part 3. I just know that's how I want it to end. But right now I'm in a scene where we're showing her powers, because she is an element. And that's when the predicament will begin. I have the predicament. I think, I don't know quite sure, but I want her mom, the Queen Ren, to have a scene somewhere in there, and then I believe I'll do him finding her again, pantsing. So that's all I know is that's how I know I want it to end. We'll probably start part 3 right after, depending on my laptop battery. Despite me always writing out here in the living room, I actually do have a desk in my bedroom. I don't know why, I just prefer writing out here and then just doing my games on the desk. Maybe I should do videos by my desk, but still, here I am. So I'll start the twist of part 2 now, and we'll go from there. I finished the scene for Naya and her playing with her powers a little bit. I started on Queen Ren's scene where she is asking a big question that she wants to do regarding science and magic. I decided to add a scene from Nell's perspective. He is related but not related to Naya, and to follow into her, to follow up after her twist, I feel like is a good balance to try to go for her, then go for Ren. So now I'm writing Ren's scene. Now I wrote the beginning of Ren's scene, then I went to Nell, and now I'm gonna be finishing that scene and come back to Ren once I start another writing sprint. But that's what it is right now. So we're doing good. We're getting a little bit there. Gotta finish it hopefully today. That would be good. So I finished Ren's scene, and because of her scene, I will be introducing 2 new characters in the beginning of part 3, so that will be exciting. She's the catalyst for them. And I just started on Lincoln's scene, which is the final scene of part 2. So I'm playing with Christopher. So that should be good. We're gonna have him come around and meet Naya, and I have an idea of what I actually want to do. We're gonna have her kind of hidden away, and he's gonna come find her and basically rescue her. I think that's the idea that I really want to go for, and they're the ones that I keep talking about who are gonna kind of have this father-daughter relationship that I really want, that I've been inspired by The Last of Us, and then the quiet person alongside the more talkative person dynamic of God of War with Kratos and Atreus. So that will be really exciting. Finished the scene, and I finished my writing for the day before my husband gets home. I got 1,239 words in for the day. I actually ended up not having them fully meet. It's just kind of a seeing each other thing rather than a full-on talking and getting to meet. So then that actual part will come in part 3. Tomorrow I will start on part 3, and that'll be fun to finally introduce the last bit of new characters that we're following along and really kick off the story. Not that there hasn't already been moments where it's picking up, but part 3 is where it's really gonna just go, okay, here's the rest of the story. So hopefully it works out very well. I'm really liking this book so far, even though I didn't have too much ideas. Though yesterday I went through like brainstorming, unintentional brain ideas coming in, and thankfully I had my notebook and my phone next to me, because it was like every 15 minutes I was like, I need to write this down because this is such a random good idea, even though I'm watching TV, and I just need to put this idea, because if I can put this in the book, this will be so good. I don't even know where it'll fit, I just need it in there. So y'all know how that goes, but I luckily have my notebook right next to me on the table, and of course always have my phone on me, so I was just like duh, duh, duh. And then last night at like midnight I was just like, oh, I need to write this down. Got that all done yesterday, and I hope I can implement it very well into the rest of the book, and that will hopefully make it even better. That would be really cool. I'm so excited for this book. I'm glad I'm bringing you guys along, and this is kind of fun. This will be a joyride. Yeah. Well, thank you for watching and coming along with finishing part 2. I think I will do a whole video based on explaining the premise of my idea of this book and a little bit of the first one, because this is technically the second one. Hopefully this gives you a better idea as more videos come out and you get a kind of idea of what I'm going through and figuring it out alongside me. If you have any ideas, just type them down in the comments, and thank you very much. Bye.